Good day! For this video, we're going to present our survey on the challenges of mathematics teacher during the COVID-19 pandemic. By the way, I am Vivian Bernal, together with my co-teachers Mark Bernal, Giselle Kaipang, Rysel Gaking, and Charny Panyamugan. With the advent of COVID-19 pandemic, universities all over the world were forced to adapt to emergency remote teaching on short notice and with little preparation time. Because of subject symbol heavy nature and the requirement for discipline-specific software, teaching mathematics online presents unique challenges. So, through this presentation, it will determine the challenges experienced by the high school math teachers during the COVID-19 pandemic.
For the result of the survey in the question number 1, 100% or all of the respondents responded yes, that they have difficulties in teaching mathematics with this new learning setup. So among the 4 aspects, the uninterested students get the higher percentage, which is 30%. It was followed by the interconnections and delivery of the lesson properly, who got 28%, and lastly, the creating learning materials, who got 12%. Majority of the respondents responded that it is a bit more stressful, the new learning method compared to the old one.
To the third question, is new learning method time-consuming? Only 5% of the teachers answers it is much less time-consuming, 20% of them answers it is a bit less time-consuming, 45% of them answers it is about the same. It is the highest percentage, which means that the previous learning method and the new learning method consumes the same amount of time. And 20% of them answers it is a bit more time-consuming, and 20% of them answers it is much more time-consuming. Next question is new learning method difficult? Only 5% of them answers it is much less difficult, 20% answers it is a bit less difficult, 15% answers it is about the same, 45% answers it is a bit more difficult, which is the highest percentage, and 15% of them answers it is much more difficult.
In new learning method, in the question if it is flexible, a bit less and a bit more got the same number of respondents. They got 30%, followed by about the same, which is 25%, and much more got 10%, and last is much less got 5%. In new learning method, in the question, if it is interactive, a bit less got 55%. In this, we can say that the new learning method is not that interactive compared to the traditional method in which students are required to go to school every day to learn their lessons.
The survey result provides a snapshot of a unique period in time when educators scrambled to adapt to emergency remote teaching in order to ensure the continued education of their students. The insight into the experience of 30 mathematics lecturers, the majority of whom had little to no prior experience teaching in an online environment, raised many more questions about the best way to design new mathematics program, the optimal balance in blended learning approaches, and how to adequately address the numerous challenges raised by the effective provision of mathematics education in new normal. So therefore, the finding of this survey indicate that the transition to new normal teaching has been an experience that will have an impact on the teaching, both negatively and positively, because most of the teachers have difficulty in connecting and delivering their lessons to the students, and also modular and online learning is more difficult, stressful, and time-consuming, but they also find it more flexible for both educators and learner. So that's all everyone. Thank you for listening.